Hey, I'm Joe, and in this video I'm going to demonstrate how to use the TheraStat in-split calculator. The in-split calculator will show you what a change in rug utilization or a change in in-splits will do to your reimbursement level. So let's get started. The in-split calculator has three sections: a baseline section at the top, a change section at the bottom, which is exactly the same as the baseline section, so once you learn how to use that, you know how to use the bottom section. Then a middle section that delivers your results and allows you to do a little bit of configuration. So let's take a look at how this works. As you can see across the top in the before section, we also think of it as kind of your baseline section. You can see the rehab rugs: low, medium, high, very high, and ultra. And there's a number in the box that represents the percent of your patient days that fall into that rehab rug. So in this example, 40% of my patient days fall into the very high category. Below each of the rugs are more percents. These are for the in-splits. So of those 40% of my patient days that were in the very high category, 50% of those were in the in-split B. So this is an RVB. Of the 20% of my patient days that fell into the ultra-high category, 30% of those were in the B category. This is an RUB. So you can see how you can set up any scenario that you want to see. In the bottom section of the calculator, you can see that it's exactly the same. So the after section, or the scenario you want to test, just set them up exactly the same way. In the middle section, you can set whether you are a rural or urban area. I've set it up for Charlotte, North Carolina. And you can tell it how many patients you average in your Part A. This number only affects these dollar amounts. You can put 1 in there if you just want to see the effect it has on one patient, or if you have 10 patients in there, you can do it that way as well. So now what you would do to test a scenario is, I can say, well, I'm not going to have any more of these mediums. Those are going to end up being ultra high patients. So I'm going to increase my rug utilization. You can see the medium automatically dropped to 0. The high is now 30% rather than 20%, and that represents a 4.94% increase in reimbursement from $392.15 to $411.54. Over a 30-day period, that represents $5,817 of additional revenue. You can also change your in-splits. For example, I could say, well, RUBs, my ADLs are actually higher than that, or I have a new program to capture them and it does a little bit better job capturing what actually happened in the facility, and that causes my RUXs to go up by 5%, my RULs to go up to 5%, and you can see while I'm doing that the B category is dropping. And we even had an additional 10% in the RUC category. Based on that change, I'm up to nearly a 6% change in daily reimbursement, and over the course of 30 days, I will have a $7,000 increase in revenue. So you can do any scenario you want. You can mix these, change any of the rugs around, you can change the in-splits easily, and you can see that the changes in this area and the reimbursement occur in real time. You just click here, you can see the number going up and down. Hey, thanks for watching this video, and thanks for trying out the in-split calculator. If you have any questions, contact us. If you're looking for a contract therapy provider, give Rehab Solutions a call at 1-800-273-3418 or visit us on the web at rehabsolutionsinc.com.